And now it is time for our main event of the evening. 5 rounds of fighting for the UFC Light Heavyweight Championship as Lyoto Machida faces Mauricio Shogun Rua. Mike Goldberg, Joe Rogan, congratulations to Cain Velasquez. Joe, before we really break down the main event, let's go through the numbers like we always do. Lyoto Machida looking to defend his title for the first time tonight. Lyoto Machida, the champion. 15 career fights, never been knocked down. Never has lost a single round in the UFC, and we know how elusive he is. He is so hard to hit. In fact, he's absorbed fewer strikes, as you can see there, than any fighter in UFC history. Shogun, well, you know what? In the UFC, he hasn't been knocked down. His accuracy is better than average, and if we see the Shogun of old tonight, we may see a changing of the guard. I know one thing for sure, we'll see a great fight, because there was a time, Joe, where Shogun was considered the most dangerous in the world at 205, and right now, that's what people think of Machida.
Yeah, and we gotta realize that Shogun is still a very young man. I believe he's 27 or 28 years old. You know, he has not even hit his prime yet. He was one of the most feared fighters, pound for pound, in the world when he won the Pride Middleweight Grand Prix. He's an outstanding fighter. He had, as we talked about before, 2 very significant knee surgeries, 2 reconstructions, reconstructed it, blew it out, and then reconstructed it again, and then fought Mark Coleman and came in pretty poor condition because of that. But then we saw the real Shogun against Chuck Liddell, who is a dynamic attacking striker who's really well-rounded on his feet and on the ground. He can attack with submissions, submits a lot of guys with leg locks, and he's just dangerous in every position. He's a real threat.
There's no question, but he needs to be nearly perfect tonight if he's going to walk away with the belt, because Lyoto Machida has shown not a glimpse of weakness since he has become a UFC fighter.
Well, what's interesting, what Shogun has said in his interviews, is that the key to beating Lyoto Machida is patience and waiting on him, and that people attack Lyoto, and Lyoto is such a good counter striker, and he is so good at utilizing that karate style, leading back and then darting in, that it's really difficult for people to gauge and predict. He has worked with a lot of karate guys to emulate this timing, and we'll see what he can pull off tonight. What we know about Machida is he is one of the most dangerous and dynamic fighters in all of mixed martial arts, one of the most unusual as well. This is the idea that we have a karate guy. You know, I mean, people used to make fun of karate just a few years ago. Now we have a real karate guy who does forms and everything, and this dude is like the most dangerous guy at 205. It's pretty incredible.
He does what? Will he become impatient tonight, though?
I don't think so. You know, I don't think either one of these guys are. I mean, whoever blinks first is going to lose. But, you know, with Machida, the deal is, you know, you can bring in all the karate fighters you want, but you got to realize Machida was a world-class karate fighter before he ever got into MMA, and he's a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and he trains with Anderson Silva and, you know, Nogueira, you know, 2 of the greatest fighters pound for pound in the world. So he's got a phenomenal camp, and he's a very, very dangerous guy, and he's supremely confident. I mean, he's like a character in a comic book right now.
Kind of like that thing you just did.
That's exactly.
Comic book character. I'll tell you what, he is a comic book character. He is a UFC hero. And right now, he seems to be unbeatable at 205, but I guess we'll find out if he truly is.
Mauricio Shogun Rua might be the biggest threat to Machida's crown.
Over the top again.
When he was at his peak in Pride, Shogun was considered to be the best 205-pound fighter in the world. A very explosive guy with dynamic kicks. He's just a wild man.
Coleman's in trouble. He's down. It's over. Shogun is down. Shogun trying to finish. And it is all over. Mauricio Shogun Rua has defeated Chuck Liddell.
Ele não tem um boxe ofensivo igual do...
I knew that in order to compete with Chuck Liddell, my boxing would have to be at its best, and it was.
We saw the Mauricio Shogun Rua that we're used to.
I think from bell to bell, you're going to see nothing but non-stop action with these two. This is going to be a stand-up war between 2 of the best technical strikers in the business. He feels like this is his house, that's his belt. He's looking for the knockouts. He's using his speed, his agility, and his talent to finish people.
Since I became the light heavyweight champion, everyone knows my name. Being being the champion is my dream.
There you see his brother right next to him. Also, former Pride competitor, Marulo Ninja Hua. And an amped up and focused Shogun. The biggest fight of his career, no doubt. 3 fights into the UFC, challenging for the light heavyweight championship of the world.
Now, we talked about how elusive Lyoto Machida is. Over the course of his career, Mauricio Shogun Hua has proven to be a dominant striker. In his 21 career fights, he has outstruck his opponents by more than 4 to 1. Significantly, he loves to throw punches in bunches. But as you said, Joe, pick your poison. If you get too aggressive, then the man who loves to counter is his opponent tonight, and he counters viciously.
I'm very curious to see what his strategy is going to be, Mike, and I have a feeling it might have something to do with trying to take the fight to the ground. He's got a very good ground game. He's excellent at leg locks. We tried those on Chuck Liddell. We've seen him, he submitted Kevin Randleman with a nasty leg lock in Pride. We could see him try something like that tonight.
Old school shoot box style. Shogun strikes come fast and hard. And most importantly, and most notably, as Joe talked about, even when he made his debut and lost to Forrest Griffin, his knee was already jacked up.
Yeah, he had some serious
injuries. He is finally healthy.
I mean, he had a broken arm against Mark Coleman in Pride, rehabbed that, blew his knee out, fought Forrest Griffin with a bad knee, had surgery, blew it out again after that. I mean, you're talking about a guy who had 2 knee surgeries in a year and a half, and then fought Mark Coleman. Beat Coleman, and we really didn't see the real Shogun. We didn't really see what he was capable of until he fought Chuck Liddell. He says he's been 2 years injury-free now.
Mauricio Shogun Hua. That's some loud disco.
That's how you like it, right?
I do.
Interesting choice of walk-in music.
It is indeed.
And speaking of interesting choice of walk-in music, I've been told that Lyoto Machida is going to come into a song his father made. Here's one observation, and not that it means anything, but Shogun was walking into the octagon, taking big, deep breaths and blowing them out of their mouth. Lyoto Machida looks calm and collected. You want to talk about a guy who's been groomed for this. His father was a karate master who came to Brazil, fell in love with a Brazilian woman, stayed there, and raised a son to be a killer.
He Started karate at age 3. Still trains with his father as part of his camp. Formerly with the Black House, Shogun Karate Black Belt, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Black Belt. Considers his style Machida Karate. 7-0 in the UFC, 15-0 in his mixed martial arts career, and looking tonight to defend his light heavyweight belt for the very first time.
As I said, not that it means anything, but there's a marked difference in how calm he is in comparison to Shogun's expression.
Lyoto, the Dragon Machida.
Gravitate to one another, come on. When it comes to my culture, when it comes to my people, my freedom, you don't really wanna with me. When it comes to my culture, when it comes to my people, my freedom.
Tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. The champion, 4 years the elder of the challenger, Machida weighed in very light at 202.5. Shogun will have a 2-inch reach advantage. With our official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, 2 UFC warriors have now entered the world's ultimate proving ground for fighters, where tonight only one will leave the champion, as this is the main event of the evening. Sanctioned by the California State Athletic Commission. Commission Chairman Mario Rodriguez, Executive Officer Dave Thornton, Manager Gil DeLuna, Assistant Executive Officer Bill Douglas, and Event Supervisor Shea Guevara. Our 3 judges scoring this contest at Octagon side are Nelson Hamilton, Cecil Peoples, and Marcos Rosales. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon is Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment of truth UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. From the sold-out Staples Center in Los Angeles, California, it's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Light Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer. He holds a professional record of 18 wins with 3 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 204.5 pounds. Fighting out of Curitiba, Brazil. Ladies and gentlemen, he was the 2005 Pride Grand Prix champion, presenting the challenger, Mauricio Shogun Hua! And now, introducing the fighter, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a karate fighter, holding a perfect professional record of 15 wins with no losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 202.5 pounds, fighting out of Belém, Brazil. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC Light Heavyweight Champion of the world, Lyoto, the Dragon Machida!
All right, gentlemen, we've gone over the rules. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We're gonna have a clean fight. Touch again, make it official.
Herb Dean, the referee for tonight's main event of the evening. Shogun against Machida. Scheduled for 5-minute rounds. Shogun in the white trunks. Machida in the black trunks. You can just see Shogun looks in better condition, Joe.
Nice knees to the body by Machida.
Got that clinch, started to work it. Man, the stance is so unique. So karate, but so unique to our sport. Two great Brazilian fighters. I'll tell you what, from that karate kid who was mysterious, since the wins over Thiago Silva and Rashad Evans, obviously he became the champion, but people love Lyoto Machida.
Well, I think one of the reasons why they love him is because, you know, he really is like a character in a video game. He's like right out of Street Fighter or Tekken. He's the karate master. His style, his stance is also very different. Shogun has a hold of him here, and this is what I was suspecting, that part of Shogun's strategy may very well be to try to take Machida to the ground. Machida, we've seen him on the ground, and the only time we've ever seen him really in trouble in a UFC fight was when Tito Ortiz caught him in the triangle. You know, I think he just slept on that. He just made a mistake, he hesitated, and Tito threw it up there perfectly and caught him. He has a very solid ground game. We've seen him, he submitted Sokoju.
Trying to punish the legs. Shogun.
Good knee to the body by Shogun.
And he's free. But that would be a good game plan if you're Mauricio Shogun Rua.
Nice counter there.
Yep.
Lyoto lands the high kick, and Shogun countered with the low kick.
Now in...
Oh.
Wow.
Nice. Takedown attempt by Shogun. Good timing, though. So he's anticipating the rush, Mike. You can tell he's trained for that.
The tie up again.
Let's work.
Shogun's looking to try to sweep him. And they break free.
Oh man, look at the mark on the ribs of Lyoto Machida.
Yeah, and Shogun as well, both guys.
Yep.
Shogun's right side is red.
Machida, little known fact, actually trained in sumo for a while. He has fought as a heavyweight, and the guy can pretty much do everything.
Yeah, he likes to employ unconventional strategies, and one of the things he likes about sumo is the ability to push guys. He likes to push guys off. He likes to sweep guys with very tricky leg sweeps, lands the punch, and then leg sweeps at the same time.
Makes it difficult to take him down as well.
Yeah, and it makes it difficult to prepare because so very few fighters have that skill set. You know how many dudes train in sumo?
Not so many.
Manuel Yarborough.
Wow, good battle. These guys are throwing, Joe.
Yeah, good kick by Shogun.
Shogun's got that Thai style coming. The hands are in front. He's kind of stalking his opponent. And he stepped into that one.
And he's taking advantage of the gaps. When Lyoto leaves an opening, Shogun's taking advantage.
That front hand, true Thai style right now.
And as he said in his pre-fight interview, he's being patient. He's not rushing and he's not attacking like he did when he stopped Quentin Rampage Jackson in the first round. He just stormed out of the gate and charged after him. He's not doing that. He's respecting the unusual style of Lyoto. Oh, nice leg kick. Very hard leg kick by Shogun.
Shogun.
Oh, nice body kick by Lyoto.
He tried to...
Oh, Shogun landed a punch, Mike.
Wow.
He landed a very nice counter right hand there.
He tried to parry that kick a moment ago, but wasn't able to. Both guys are red in the midsection. 34 seconds remains in round one. Very even round one.
Yeah, will we see the first time Lyoto Machida loses a round?
That could very well be the case, Joe. Great point.
Another nice leg kick.
He's really using the leg kicks nicely.
And Lyoto's looking for that left hand. Wow. Shogun's attacking.
Shogun the aggressor in round one. But a very disciplined aggressor, Joe, as you pointed out.
Yeah, he's definitely being patient. Take a look at this. This is Lyoto Machida with a beautiful knee to the body early in the round. And there's a nice body kick and a punch by Shogun. That was one of the first times we've ever seen Lyoto tag cleanly.
Lyoto, calma, Lyoto. Acalma a luta. Acalma.
Just gotta relax.
Acalma que tá bom.
You gotta relax, because the fight's good. You're gonna fight his rhythm. You haven't been able to find his rhythm, but you're gonna find it. You're a bit too far. You gotta go a bit closer. Go closer, go closer. When you kick, you gotta breathe. Let's go, let's go. Now you're gonna knock him out. Let's go.
Shogun's mystique comes from his years of dominance and pride that we've talked about. He is third all-time with 9 Pride wins by knockout or TKO. The only men with more in Pride history, Vanderlei Silva and Mirko Cro Cop. Some pretty good company there for Shogun. And maybe we did just see Lyoto Machida lose the first round of his UFC career.
Yeah, people who have only seen him fight in the UFC really have no idea what he's capable of.
Some tape or something, something weird came off, and Herb Dean's got it though.
His UFC debut, he's humbled by Forrest Griffin, who choked him out, then won an unimpressive victory over Mark Coleman, where Mark really had him in some real bad spots and had a real good chance of winning. If Mark had been in a better training camp, he might have won that fight. Oh,
another good kick. A lot of red marks on the ribs of Lyoto Machida, and he may have suffered some more from that last body kick.
Totally different styles. It's so interesting. I mean, both of these guys literally could be poster boys for their respective styles. Lyoto for the karate stance and those movements, and the light front leg of Mauricio represents the Muay Thai style. Lyoto tagged him.
Now remember, in between rounds, Lyoto's corner, Joe, said, you'll get his timing down. You'll get his timing down. Big knee.
Mauricio shooting in for the takedown here. He's got a single.
Well, I will tell you this. Through a round and a half, this is the Mauricio Shogun Hua that we were all so excited to see inside the octagon.
Yeah, it was very unfortunate that he had those serious injuries, the broken arm, the 2 knee surgeries, but it was a tough sport. And these guys, they don't have money, they have to fight. And sometimes they have to fight hurt.
Black belt after only 4 years. Born and raised in Curitiba, Brazil. Shogun, the only fighter to score back-to-back knockout wins over UFC Hall of Famers Mark Coleman and Chuck Liddell. Remember, championship fight, 5 5-minute rounds. Machida.
Oh, nice body kick by Machida.
And he sets it up so nicely, Joe.
Well, he fakes.
Yep,
he fakes, fake, boom, and then throws the kick. A nice return by Shogun.
Shogun, when he looks to hunt down his opponent, he's doing it tonight. And he's doing the running kicks almost, the Mark Delagrati run, and really throw the hip into it.
Well, you know, Shogun is a very fast man himself, and that's one thing that Lyoto usually enjoys an advantage. He usually enjoys a speed advantage, but I don't know if he does against Shogun.
I love it. Oh, he caught him in the ribs again.
Good body kick.
I love the facial expressions of Lyoto when he gets hit, though. It's almost as if he's surprised. Like, wait, I got hit?
He doesn't get hit that often.
Exactly.
Shogun's no joke, man.
This is why Shogun is in this title fight right now. Because of the ability to fight in the way he has so far tonight. But still a very close fight. 9 minutes old. Teep.
Wow, the ribs of Lyoto Machida are really red right now. Nice knee to the body. And return.
Keep him clean. Keep him clean. You okay? Need a break? Tight.
Says he's okay.
Keep him clean.
I'll tell you what, Shogun's taking it to Lyoto Machida here.
Yeah, more so than any opponent we've ever seen.
30 seconds left in the round.
Nice knees to the leg by Shogun.
And I'll tell you, I know not so much. Well, he could throw a knee to the midsection, possibly here, Joe, but you look at that, the ribs, the left side of the rib cage of Machida.
These are devastating knees to the leg here.
Absolutely.
He's digging in with the point of the knee.
Start.
Man, I wonder, is he down 2 to love? Has he just lost the second round of his UFC career?
Look at that kick to the body. Man, that is powerful, too. That kick to the body is, without a doubt, the hardest we've ever seen him hit.
Come on. The same thing you did in the first round. Keep doing that. Make him come to you. Make him come to you, Shogun. He's tired. He's tired. Look, he's tired. If he opens up, you gotta kick him. That's it. That's it. Kick him. You gotta kick his front leg so you before he gets your distance. Come on.
Shogun has lost only 3 times in his mixed martial arts career. To Coleman, to Babalu, and to Griffin in his UFC debut. Machida has never been defeated. 3rd round. White trunks for Shogun, black trunks for Machida. Mike Goldberg, Joe Rogan.
Another
again to the
beautiful body
midsection.
kick.
Man,
he is landing that hard, Mike.
He is lighting him up.
Machida's taking it, but it's scoring.
Unbelievable.
Oh, nice right hand and a kick. Nice counter leg kick by Shogun.
I think Machida knows look at Machida changing stances. I think Machida knows, Joe, that he needs to become the aggressor here for a bit, because he can't keep taking those kicks to the midsection.
Those counter leg kicks are devastating, Mike. When Machida goes up high, Shogun goes underneath.
Working his stance around.
He keeps a high guard. He's protecting his face well.
He may be switching stances frequently here to try to protect those ribs.
And by the way, these two guys have trained together before. At Shootbox in Curitiba, Brazil, they have sparred and trained before.
Yep, because he's going conventional here, Joe.
Shogun staying true to his word. He's being patient.
Well, he's winning the fight. One could make the argument. You never know. I know we always talk about the judges' scorecards, but if this is his game plan, it certainly seems to be working.
Well, it's certainly a close fight. There's no doubt about that. It's not the blowouts that we usually see. Nice body kick by Machida there.
See how quickly he switched around in his stance? Now works his way back. Machida able to parry the last one. Left foot forward, Lyoto Machida.
Nice counter body kick again, or excuse me, leg kick again.
Loaded up the right hand, now he's gonna look to load up the left hand. Now the right. Just about to the midway point of this title fight.
Shogun again with the clinch. Knee to the leg. Nice elbow on the break.
"12-1 in Pride, Mauricio Shogun Rua.
Nice leg kick by Shogun.
Both of these guys, tremendous display.
Oh, a beautiful body kick. Man, that one was
kicks,
hard.
big punches. Lyoto looked for the straight left. Might have caught him a little bit, Joe. He's got a mouse under the left eye. This is a small one. Does Mauricio Shogun Rua now? Now this is what you got to be careful of. You don't want to chase Lyoto. Definitely aggressive. He's done it well. But you don't want to chase, get yourself off balance.
Nice body kick. And Shogun immediately chases after him.
Inside
leg kick.
And a knee.
Shogun is landing some hard leg kicks, Mike. Lyoto in the southpaw position is really landing that body kick well, but when he does it, he risks the counter by Shogun. And Shogun is really eating up those legs.
He's forced to switch stances to protect himself, which, as you said, Joe's taken away from his offense.
Again with that leg kick.
Here we go. Lyoto Machida now swinging away.
But Shogun is dangerous in it. Shogun landed a right hand.
Final 30 seconds of round 3.
Machida landed a bunch of strikes, and as did Shogun.
I wonder if that exchange earned Lyoto the round. But like you said, it was a great counter nonetheless by Shogun.
You know, there was so much action going on, we'd have to look at the replay to see who landed more. I think probably Lyoto got more punches in, but Shogun got a really hard right hand in.
Take a look at it.
Beautiful right hand there by Lyoto. And here he's attacking. Body kick. There's the right hand. That was a hard right hand. That might have been the hardest punch in the exchange.
You're doing really well. Just don't let him touch your leg. Come on. Pay attention. Your attack. You gotta keep his hand still, and then you gotta put your face in. You're doing well. You're winning the fight, man. It's your fight. All rounds are yours. Let's go.
Well, already we've seen Shogun get hit more and harder. Lyoto get hit more and harder than we've ever seen him.
The one thing that is worthy of note is where he is being hit, though, is in the body. Shogun hasn't focused on trying to punch Lyoto Machida in the face.
Well, he definitely tagged him in that last exchange. That was a really good right hand.
And he's so elusive that, you know what? Shogun's saying, all right, maybe the bigger target are his legs and his midsection. And that's where he's focused 90% of his strike attempts, Joe.
You got to wonder, with the powerful leg kicks of Shogun, how much this is taking out of the movement of Lyoto Machida. Because he's landed some devastating ones, Mike. And he's looking for it, and Lyoto knows it. That's why he's feinting him.
Now, in a very close fight, the conventional wisdom is you need to beat the champion to become the champion. And neither man is really invincible cardio-wise. We've seen a little bit of gassing in the Tito fight by Lyoto Machida.
The chant of Machida.
Championship rounds 4 and maybe 5. Our main event of the evening.
Again with that counter inside leg kick. And Machida's legs are very red, Mike. Every time you see his shorts lift up, you see all the bruising on his thighs.
And Shogun continues with the right hand over his eye, the left hand out. Muay Thai 101. Forget about takedowns, submissions.
Yeah, and the thing about these leg kicks that he's landing, Lyoto's style is leaping in with that punch, leaping in with the knee. And again, he lands that kick. You got to wonder, can he really do that right now? Oh, nice up kick. Nice high kick.
Slip. Trying to take advantage of it though, Shogun. Let's see where this goes.
As long as he's got that grip, it's going to be very difficult to take him down here. And Shogun's got to be careful that he doesn't get taken down here. Both back to the feet.
Wisely. 2.5 remains here in the 4th.
Again with that leg kick, Mike.
Good counter by Machida.
And a nice knee by Shogun.
The man is going to be walking with a limp tomorrow. Both guys are. And some sore ribs. Joe, do you think Shogun's winning this round?
I would hate to have to score it. But he's landing the harder shots.
Because you could definitely make the argument 1 and 2 went to Shogun.
Another nice leg kick.
Which means he'd only need 1 more.
And Lyoto is not landing very many leg kicks on Shogun. You don't see Shogun limping around.
Yep, because we certainly haven't seen any 10-8s.
Yeah, he's eating up Lyoto's legs. Nice break with the elbow.
Under 90 seconds.
Nice knee to the body by Shogun.
Shogun again, the
and a nice
aggressor.
right hand, a nice kick to the body.
Well, you know whose name you keep saying, Joe? Shogun. And I wonder if that's the way the judges are leaning.
I mean, you have to be now.
Shogun.
Again. I mean, I don't see how you can give this round to Lyoto. And again, you got to wonder how much these leg kicks are taking out of his ability to move, whereas Lyoto is trying to land knockout blows, he's trying to land strikes, but he's not taking away Shogun's legs.
And he's not utilizing the combinations we've seen him become so famous with. And he needs to.
He does not seem to have the same spring in his step, Mike.
I don't know how he physically could. Final 10 seconds of round 4. Shogun and Machida will head to the 5th and final round. Wow.
Lyoto, roda sempre para direita, para tua direita.
Lyoto, got to spin to your right.
Direita, tá?
Always to your right.
Roda sempre para tua direita, dá água para ele.
Always to your right. Give him some water.
Último round esse, Lyoto.
This is the last round, Lyoto. You're doing good. Your rhythm is good. You got to find his timing.
Vamos botar mais golpe de chudão, zagueirinho, golpe de baixo. Não é para
you got to put in more strikes. Don't kick too much.
Não chuta muito.
Don't kick too much.
Mais nessa perna aqui, ele não te acha mais, ele não te acha mais, Maurício. Ele não te acha mais porque
you got to blend some strikes more. His legs are dead.
Maurício, acabou.
It's over. It's over. He's open. It's all yours, man. You're winning.
Fifth and final round for the UFC Light Heavyweight Championship. Machida looking for his first title defense.
Machida looking to land that straight left.
You heard the corner of Shogun saying it's over. His legs are dead.
Another one. Machida tries to attack here.
I think he needs to go into desperation mode, Lyoto Machida. I really do, Joe.
Well, the problem is desperation mode could get you knocked out.
Yeah, well,
he landed that nice straight.
And a lack of desperation mode can get you decisioned and you lose your belt either way.
Another beautiful body kick. Shogun is looking more and more confident, Mike.
This is the Shogun that everybody was talking about. 2004 to 2007, when he was considered by many as the most dangerous light heavyweight in the world. And that's when Chuck was ruling the planet. Then Rampage, Forrest, Rashad, and Lyoto bursted in, and Shogun slowly got healthy, and here we see him at 100% tonight.
Nice body kick by Machida and a counter to the legs.
And again, he pushes forward. Joe, you can, if you just break it down round per round and you include what we've seen so far, you can give the nod 3 times out of 5 to Mauricio Shogun Rua.
It's very possible. I mean, again, you never know how judges are going to score rounds. It's certainly the most competitive fight we've ever seen Lyoto in.
No question about it. And for the man who had absorbed the fewest strikes in UFC history coming into tonight.
Nice knee by Lyoto.
Shogun. Everything is at 100% with Shogun. He's not worried about being taken down. Now he's not even worried that much about the counter.
His work.
2.5 remains in the fight.
His work. His work. Stop. Stop. Work.
Just over 2 minutes remains.
Nice body kick by Shogun.
Shogun has a baby girl on the way. He and his wife. So now I got another mouth to feed, so I need to go in there and become the champion.
Good knee to the body by Lyoto. A nice elbow, a nice right hand.
95 seconds remains in the fight. The chance of Shogun. 115. They've battled for nearly 25 minutes. Light heavyweight title on the line. Machida the champion, Shogun the challenger. Caught him in the forearm with that kick. Machida and Shogun looking for one last flurry. Machida with the knee. Shogun with the combination. "30 seconds remains in this championship fight. That's the body language of a guy who feels like he's the new light heavyweight champion.
Good left hand by Shogun.
Final seconds. This title fight has gone the distance.
Wow. Very, very interesting.
Shogun gets lifted by one of his teammates. And he's like, all right, you gotta go easy on my ribs here, brother. The legs were punished all night long, Joe.
That really seemed to be the key to Shogun's game plan, and it really seemed to be the most effective strikes of the fight. Look at that elbow off the break. We've never seen Lyoto get hit this much, and we've never seen him get a leg kick this much.
Dana White, Lorenzo Fertitta in for the belt presentation. Will it stay around the waist of Lyoto Machida, or will it be placed around the waist of that man, Mauricio Shogun Rua? Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 48-47, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Lyoto the Dragon Machida.
He remains the light heavyweight champion. What did I say earlier? To be the champion and become the champion, you must clearly beat the champion. Man, oh man. How about instant rematch? What a great fight. Lyoto Machida wins 3 rounds to 2. And he remains the light heavyweight champion. The karate black belt will visit with Joe.
All right, I'm here with the winner, Lyoto Machida. First of all, Lyoto, phenomenal fight. A lot of people are booing the decision. It was easily the toughest fight that you had in your career in the UFC. Give us your thoughts on the fight.
Essa luta foi uma das mais lutas difíceis que já teve no Ultimate. O que tu acha da luta? Foi uma luta mais difícil. It's more difficult fight that I had in UFC.
Do you agree with the decision?
Você aceita a decisão? Você acha que você ganhou? We have a three referee. If 3 referee give me the win, sorry guys.
Thank you. He said all 3 referees basically gave him a unanimous decision. So, you know, that's how the judges saw it.
Obviously, this is a very competitive fight. How would you feel about a rematch with Shogun?
Whenever he wants, I try again, no problem.
Well, congratulations on your victory. Awesome fight. We look forward to seeing you again. Lyoto Machida, ladies and gentlemen.
Lyoto Machida by unanimous decision.
All right, I'm here with Mauricio Shogun Rua, the man who many people in this room feel won the fight. This was the first time we've seen Lyoto punished. We've seen his legs punished. Did you feel like you should have gotten the decision?
Essa é a primeira vez que a gente vê o Lyoto sendo castigado, com as pernas sentidas, com as costelas sentidas. Você acha que você merecia ganhar essa decisão?
Eu treinei 4 meses essa luta e o meu corner falou que eu venci todos os rounds. Eu acredito no meu corner, então eu acho que eu venci, mas luta é luta, então fazer o quê?
I trained hard for this fight for 4 months. My corner told me that I was winning all the rounds. I feel like I won this fight, but fight is a fight. What can I do?
You punished Lyoto's legs. So, I mean, some of the most devastating leg kicks we've ever seen. Was that a big part of your strategy coming into this fight, to take away his ability to spring?
Você puniu muito as pernas dele, foi algum dos low kicks mais fortes que a gente já viu na história do UFC. Isso era parte da sua estratégia para castigar as pernas dele?
Com certeza o Lyoto é um atleta muito bom, respeito ele, treinei muito isso. Eu dava 1000 chutes por treino, então foi o que eu treinei.
Lyoto is a great fighter, and I trained very hard and practiced like 1,000 kicks per day because that was part of the main strategy, and I tried to do that on the fight. That was how I trained.
Well, congratulations on an awesome performance. You didn't get the decision, but I'm sure a lot of people were very impressed, and I, for one, would love to see a rematch.
Ele acha que parabéns, você fez uma grande luta, todo mundo ficou impressionado e acha que você deveria ganhar a decisão e você merece uma revanche.
Thank you very much. See you next time, you guys.
Mauricio Shogun Rua, ladies and gentlemen.